Hi Taurus, my name is Natasha and welcome to my channel, Mercurial 8 Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing a general Celtic cross reading. This is going to be for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Now these readings are general and they won't resonate with everyone, and the roles may very well be reversed, so keep that in mind. I do want to thank everyone that has subscribed to my channel so far. I very much appreciate it. And if you're new here, make sure to like and subscribe because it really does help my channel to grow. In the description box of this video, you can find all of my contact information in case you're interested in booking a reading or supporting my channel. Now let's go ahead and get started. Higher self spirit guides, please bring me clarity and guidance. Please bring forth messages for Taurus highest good and the highest good of all. Spirit, I ask that you please guide my reading today. All right, Taurus. You are putting in a lot of thought. You got your thinking cap on. You have the thinking woman. And you also have yin. Yin is all about feminine energy. It is receptivity. So with a lot of thought, you're being granted downloads. Yin is all about receiving insight, receiving guidance, receiving assistance and support, receiving opportunities. The thinking woman is all about how. How are you going to make something happen? You're thinking about the pros and the cons. Your butterflies in that picture. So heavy emphasis on communication, transformation. With the thinking woman, she does have a lot of books, so you could be focused on making an endeavor happen, something that has to do with education, putting your educational knowledge into practice. You're thinking about being practical in your endeavors, but the base of this reading is the world. The base of this reading is success. Success in a completion of a project. So right now in your current energy, you have the Two of Swords. You have decisions, and hence the thinking woman. You're thinking about what it is that your next step going to be. You're aiming for something in a sense, but you do require more information on it. This one wanted to pop out. A lot of strategy here. Taurus, you are coming across like an air sign. What is blocking you is the Page of Swords. And in this card, there's a lot of books. And in this card, there's a lot of books as well. So with the Page of Swords as your blockage could be anything to do with information, expressing yourself, receiving news. But Page of Swords is all about curiosity and knowledge, gaining knowledge on a particular topic. A lot of transformation, and I was just talking about it. I was talking about it with the thinking woman and the butterflies. Transformation. The Death card is the crowning energy. A severing of some sorts, a major change that has to be made, a major endeavor that needs to take off. Page of Wands is at the bottom, Nine of Swords. A lot of stress in regards to putting your plans into action, receiving the help that you need, receiving the information that you're looking for, coming across it. You are in essence strategizing and thinking about a lot of things. And if you're thinking about making decisions, ahead of you is the Judgment card. It's a major decision, but it's also a calling to do best. And how do you see yourself? You see yourself as the Fool. You could be starting a new job here with this energy. You could be putting an end to an old way. You could be putting an end to a project and starting completely from scratch, completely anew. Exterior to you, Four of Swords. You're not receiving the help that you need. Exterior to you is someone who's being frankly kind of laxed. There are other people involved here, a water sign and an earth sign. Both energies are feminine. So these are the energies of receptivity. They're receiving, one is nurturing, one is caring, and there's also that Ace of Pentacles. So there's also that opportunity. But again, it seems like there's no action being taken in your exterior to put this into motion. Hopes and fears, Ten of Swords. You hope that it doesn't come to an end. You hope that you do not fail. And what is the outcome? You make it happen. You make it happen. The results of all your effort bears fruit. And Empress is the yin energy. So you're thinking about how you're going to create abundance for yourself. You create it. You find a way to make it happen. At the bottom of the deck is the King of Cups. And in this deck, the king is on an island. So this tells me that you're not an island unto yourself. But for some reason, you have had to isolate yourself from others in a way. Seven of Swords, again, Knight of Swords at the bottom. There's a lot of air energy, a lot of thinking put into this, a lot of planning, and a lot of focus. You're pouring your heart into this, but at the same time, even though there's a lot of emotion there, you don't really have that imbalance at all. Like your emotions are not throwing you off. You've gone from earth sign to air sign, frankly, from what I can see. Six of Swords is in your past, so you're transitioning, both in a mental space to a better atmosphere, a calmer place where you can realize your dreams, where you can make things happen. Six of Swords, at least on this deck, it gives me heavy Seven of Swords energy. Almost as if it is something that you've had to plot for a while, something that you could have kept secret. Six of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. You are literally moving into major success, major change, major luck, and major abundance. Everything is green. Your heart and soul is poured into this endeavor. Everything is green. A lot of money can come from this idea that you have. And it's all about putting that idea into action. I need a plan. Two of Swords. I need to execute and I need to make decisions. Two of Swords, High Priestess. What better way to make decisions than by using your intuition? And here it is, right on the bullseye. A lot of thought has been put into this, and therefore a lot of guidance has been given to you. Death, Ace of Cups. In order to make this happen, there's a radical transformation that needs to happen. And you have the Death as a crowning energy, and you pulled it here again. You're reaching for something that is just gonna fulfill you. It's gonna bring so much happiness, so much growth. It is something that you want, and it is something that to you feels like a struggle to reach at times, but you keep going for it. There's a lot of red in that Ace of Cups, a lot of base chakra, a lot of push, upward push. But there is a death and a transformation, and I'm so curious as to what that is. You are blocked by the Page of Swords. A lot of books, you could be suffering from information overload. Let me see. Clarify the Page of Swords. Page of Swords, Ace of Wands. You're blocked by the fact that you need more information and that you also need to receive news of some sort. It's like a green light. Green means go. Page of Swords. I need to know if this is a go. I need to know if I can take this and launch it. This could also be deciding a launch date, deciding a start date, or it has to do with something being initiated. The aces are new, the aces are beginning, and the Ace of Wands is the beginning of action. So there's information that you need to learn before it takes off or before it begins. At the base of your reading is the World, is success. Clarify the World. The World, Ace of Coins, the delay. Again, it's there. The opportunity is there, but the delay is also there. And so now we get to the Death card, because I know that's going to tell me what needs to end in order for this to begin. But there is just a setback. The opportunity is still there, and it requires strategy and planning. This is about looking ahead, taking the steps that you need to take in order to move forward. So Two of Swords, Two of Wands, a lot of decisions. And I feel like whatever is exterior to you is not really making a move. It's mostly you. Clarify the Death. Princess of Swords. Bad news. Bad news in terms of legal matters. Bad news that could be in regards to contracts. But death means an ending to one thing and a rebirth of a new. So there are some things that need to be radically changed in order for them to take off, in order for them to work. Analyze what it is. Because you have the Page of Swords in reverse, and in your blockage, you have the Page of Swords and the Ace of Wands. So your blockage is taking it off, and your crowning energy is telling you that something needs to change dramatically in order for it to turn upright. A major change needs to be made. At the bottom, Queen of Cups, your heart is in it. And underneath that is the Devil. That's Capricorn energy. A lot of business focus and a lot of desire for this. Decision. And the green light is just ahead. Like I said, a delay. A delay, but Chariot energy, this is unstoppable. The decision is made to push forward. The decision is made to either launch or a start date is given. The Judgment and the Chariot are two major arcanas. Nothing can interfere with this. Once it is set in motion, it is all go from here. And it takes off towards success. The Judgment means that this is a calling. You could be guided in a way towards this, or have been guided towards this, but the trumpet is the call, is the horn. It's just that sound, like someone is blowing the trumpet and then off to the races. That is how it is. Off to the races to what? To the Ten of Coins, to major success. Now, how do you see yourself? You see yourself as the Fool. You see yourself as letting go of any constraints, just diving into it, feeling free, and feeling that you are without bounds, that you can actually make anything happen, that if you jump off this cliff, you will fly. So you are in the energy of opportunity. And there are a lot of birds, so a lot of communication in regards to this beginning. Clarify the Fool energy. Fool energy, a new opportunity in work, and it happens. So if you feel that your opportunity has been delayed, that it hasn't come, that you can't launch this project, or you haven't been able to launch a professional endeavor, it changes. It radically changes, and you take off. Not only do you take off, you put in a lot of effort. Eight of Coins, this card is about mastering your skill. And you have mastered it, literally to the point where you are overloaded with information. You have looked into this to no end, and now it is time to to go with it. Nine of Coins, independence, prosperity, reaping major rewards. With the Nine of Coins energy, it's all about money and being quite well off with money. Four of Swords, clarify the Four of Swords. Four of Swords and the Fool. So exterior to you, it almost seems as there's someone sleeping on your new beginning. Someone has yet to take action on this start. The Fool again. You see yourself as the Fool. You see yourself as having an opportunity. And exterior to you, the opportunity is there. But if it is up to someone else, they're almost being too relaxed about it. Let me see what's at the bottom. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. There might be decisions that an air sign, Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius needs to make. Ace of Swords, it's a go. Seven of Pentacles, I am putting in. Queen of Swords, there are things that need to be considered. There are plans that may need to be drawn up before this really goes all the way. Your fear is that it's never going to happen. Release it immediately. Release it immediately because it works. So if you fear that it's not going to happen, that things are not going to take off, things are not going to be successful, let it go. Three of Pentacles shows collaboration and a foundation being built, people working together. And again, more studies, more mastery, but it shows creation. Creation is happening and a building of wealth. It is taking place for you, Taurus. Now, the outcome energy. And this is your most beautiful energy, the Empress. The Empress is your energy. The Empress gets everything that she desires. This is love. This is money. This is growth. And this is abundance. This is your endeavors being blessed. Blessed with the feminine energy. This is the glow up. Everything that you have wanted to become, you become it. Everything that you have wanted to achieve, you achieve it. Nine of Cups, the wish comes true. And Empress, you just blow everyone away. You have so much success coming in for you. And you can even become pregnant with the Empress energy. A lot of feminine energy here. Not only that, but funny thing is, I'm looking at everything. There's only two men here. Because this deck is mostly all women. So all the cards that I've pulled so far are women except the Page of Swords and the Ten of Swords. Those two are men. And the Death card is androgynous. But if this is an endeavor that involves a lot of females, if this is a project or business that's dedicated to catering women, I do see this energy being very prevalent. The fact that this is for women, that this business caters mostly to women. It is their primary customer in some sense. Or that you'll be working in an environment that has a lot of women. Whether you're male or female, there's only two males here. Now, let me pull some Lenormands. Okay. Ship and home. So this is about things taking off, endeavors taking off, endeavors that have to do with long-term stability, that has to do with a framework, a structure. It just seems to take off and it seems to work. You have fireworks and yarn. So there are complications that you will face trying to either launch this, trying to begin. It's only at the beginning. But fireworks, things fall into place, things work. There is excitement. I just see a lot of excitement in terms of this opportunity, but there are a lot of things that either need to be learned for this to happen. So if you're looking at new work, you're looking at training. If you're looking at launching, you need some type of knowledge here. But once you obtain it and once you make the necessary changes that you need to take, it goes forward. So right now, you're sitting in the energy of having received bad news. And here you are thinking it's over. It is not over. It is not over by a long shot. This is ahead of you. The green light, the go, and the takeoff. And this is your outcome. Massive success and major success. So stay positive and keep your spirits high, Taurus, because there is going to be a major glow up for you. Bye.